The Bombers were looking to bounce back from their shock defeat to the Demons last week, and they faced a Sydney side backing up after demolishing the Dogs. Top spot on the ladder on the line at Etihad, and the Bombers were on target early.
Davey back on it, left foot, goal! Bombers get the first.
Lewis Jetta would show a clean pair of heels, leaving a wily veteran in his dust, and he'd quickly notch the Swans first.
Lewis Jetta fancied himself from here, and that's why. I reckon that's gone all the way. Or has it? Yes, it has.
Sydney seizing the momentum to dominate early.
There's Everett, inside 50, gets a real clean look. Curled it around the post.
The Swans forward line picking up where they left off last week.
Reid, great mark.
Reid's second, delivering a 22-point quarter-time lead, and they'd fire the first shot of the second term as well.
O'Keefe to Shaw, Shaw drilled a goal.
It would spark movement in the Bombers' box. James Hird getting a bird's-eye view of Sydney's next.
Jack gets back onto his left, nifty little kick. 7 goals in a row for Sydney.
The Swans blowing the Bombers away in the second term.
Needs a good bounce here, Jack. He's got it. Spins around on the left boot. It's that easy. 8 Sydney goals in a row.
Up by 37 at half-time. Dan Hanbury would be left seeing stars in the third term, but it was Sydney landing the blows on the scoreboard.
Roberts-Thompson comes in and kicks the goal.
After kicking the first goal of the match, the Bombers would have to wait until midway through the third term for their next.
Howlett with the little right foot banana, magnificent.
But the Swans would respond immediately.
Gives it on the run of Jetta. Jetta says, I want to kick this up in the third tier, and he does. Sydney
at their ruthless best, punishing the turnover.
Put it on the deck, comes back to McVeigh. A clear look from 40 for McVeigh. He's got the goal, they make him pay.
Trailing by 47, James Hird would give his side a three-quarter time spray, and they'd respond with the first of the final term.
Here is Davey with a relatively easy shot, and he doesn't let his side down.
The Bombers had lifted, and the goals would come in a rush.
Murray burst through, strength and speed, a bounce, 3 in a row for the Bombers. Are they done with yet?
Jude Bolton would stem the flow with a timely goal for the Swans, but the Bombers would keep coming.
To make it 4 of the last 5 goals for the Bombers. Stanton gets it.
Essendon doing more than just chipping away at the Swans' lead.
Picked up by Hocking, had a shot at goal. It's on target. It's there. The Bombers are back.
When Watson goaled, the margin was back to just 16 points. And from there, Bomber fans dared to dream.
Mumford tries to keep it and push it down the front. The interception by Howlett. Can he get boot the ball? Jetta's got it. Jetta's got it. It's back to a 4-point margin. The greatest comeback of all time from a three-quarter time deficit is now on the plate.
The Bombers had kicked the last 5, but there was still life left in Sydney.
Handball around the corner. Here's Jetta. Jetta kicks the goal. Back out by 10 points, Sydney.
The Bombers would surge again, though.
Watson's got the set. He's taken the mark.
And the skipper would deliver.
Biggest kick of his life here. Watson comes in and kicks the goal. They're back within 4 points, and they're back in the ball game.
The Bombers would have one last throw of the dice, but the siren would beat them.
Siren will sound. He's played on. Umpire's called play. No. The umpire has called play on. Margaret says, sorry, you played on. And the Bombers would have had a kick after the siren. Can you believe that?
The Swans hanging on for a thrilling 4-point win. David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.